Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you all how to replace a transformer. It looks like during Hurricane Beryl, during the storm, the transformer popped. So we're going to replace this transformer, and hopefully that's pretty much it, right? So um, when you replace these transformers, you of course want to make sure you got no power going to the unit. Okay, so what we're going to do is you want to check power. Okay, there's two ways to turn off power on these units actually. You can go to the breaker and turn off power, or you can actually go here you can go here and you can disconnect these two wires over here. Okay, just to make sure you got no power, right? And by doing this, you should be good, right? So there you go. That's one way to do it here too, okay? You can see that's main power disconnected. I don't feel like going to the breaker box to disconnect power. There's also a switch right here for the actual unit, but that only cuts off one leg, okay? So if you really want to make sure, you take off both. You can go to the breaker or take it off from here, okay? Now, I'm a little surprised that this transformer went bad because there is a 3 amp fuse. And usually this 3 amp fuse will go before this goes, right? So it's kind of strange how this transformer went and this was not even tripped, right? Which is real strange, right? So let's just change this transformer out here. Okay. So if you notice here, it says 24 up there. This is going to be your secondary 24 volts. This is going to be your high voltage. I always like getting universals better. This is actually a dual. It's a 120 and it's a 208 transformer. I actually like having a universal transformer instead of a single. Okay, but you can get whatever you want. The 208 is going to be red, and this is a 110 furnace, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to cap the red off, okay, like that. Okay, you're going to cap that one off, and then you're only going to use the white and the black. Actually, also too, you're going to cap off the orange, okay? Okay. So then now we're going to hook up the 110. This is the bottom part's 120, right? So it's 120. So we're going to use white and black, okay? And this you can use the same color code too, okay? We're not. Let's go with, we can cut it right over here. All right, and we can cut these ones. Yeah, we can cut it here too, why not? All right, so there it is, okay. Okay, so if you notice, you can see that black and white is 120 and your 24 volts is yellow and blue, right? That's how you know. Okay, so it's just 4 wires, okay? So your white and black is going to be right here. This is your black. Okay. So now your high voltage is hooked up. This is going to be your low voltage, which is going to be, it'll tell you right here, secondary is going to be red and green, right? So here's your red and green, right? Doesn't really matter which way you go, but we'll put the blue with the green. Grab another one here. Now these transformers will pop once the amperage hits to about 4 to 5 amps, actually even 3.5. So we're gonna actually check the amperage on it while we crank it up. So you want to get your amp probe, that will help. Put it on amperage, and we're gonna actually monitor the amperage while we crank this thing up, right? That's pretty much it. It's hooked up. Now let's just see if this transformer doesn't blow on us, right? Okay, so everything's put on. There it is, light came on. We actually need to call for cooling at the thermostat now. Let's go down to the thermostat. Thermostat is off. So let's put the thermostat on to call for cooling to crank this thing up. Okay, so we just actually put your thermostat on, and if you notice here, the amperage is 0.40, 0.60 is good. You really don't want to go over 1.25, okay, on a system like this. Once you go over 1.25, that means that you may have a short in your system somewhere. So 0.60 looks about right. That's pretty low. Literally anything under 1 amp is good. Once you start going over 1.25, you may even have a relay struggling. Okay, I'm just waiting for the actual blower motor fan to come on. Your condenser outside already came on because I can hear the machine gurgling, right? So